update you on Bear's eyes. We took him to the pediatrician that was a while back. And it turns out he has one eye that is nearsighted, and that was really evident by how he performed on the eye test. And they did a really good job of testing their vision one eye at a time. I was super impressed. When I did his examination myself, I saw that one eye looked a bit nearsighted, but we haven't ever tested their visual acuity like that. At 3 years old, that's slightly concerning for us because there's a good chance that that will progress.
Yeah, you know, when they're that age, we want them to be a little bit farsighted. That way they'll kind of like grow into their eyes, into a prescription. So, I mean, Rachel and I both wear glasses, so he'll probably end up wearing glasses.
Exactly.
But the best part of the pediatric visit was when we asked about screen time.
Oh, it was funny. We joked before she came in the room because we wanted to ask her, our pediatrician, in front of the kids, like how much screen time they should have so that whenever they're having screen time, we can reference, remember, Dr. Gwen said. And so we were kind of joking that we hoped it would be like 2 hours.
And it was.
It was 2 hours.
2 hours.
But with the caveat that that should be quality screen time. We recently discovered a really awesome app. And I will say, the worst part about screen time is when they're constantly like, hey, there's an ad, I can't skip it. Or when they come to you and they're trying to make a purchase. Or worse, if they've already made a purchase.
Right. Oop, there's that on the credit card statement.
Yeah, exactly. Lyndle just ordered 47 unicorn necklaces for her pet unicorn, named Unicorn. I think the only people that enjoy screen time more than our twins are Brad and I.
And it's nice that now we don't have to feel guilty about screen time.
Right, so Kidopia is an app for kids where they can learn. It was founded by parents, and not us, and developed by experts.
I wish we would have found it.
I know,
That's
no joke. So you just download it right on your phone, and your account can be added across all of your devices.
It's nice that they don't have to be on our phone to play with.
Exactly. It is certified by Kids Safe, and there are no in-app purchases, so you don't even have to worry about it. Do you guys want to play Kidopia? Yeah! Screen time is definitely used as a treat around here, but when it can serve for learning things and developing, like we know that the brain develops the most between ages 1 and 7, and so when we can use our screen time to also learn and develop, then that's a win-win for everybody. So they kind of have their routine that they come in here and get in their little fort, and that's where they do their screen time. And it's awesome to know that while they're in here enjoying their screen time and learning, I can know that they're on something that's safe and they're not gonna get led astray into some black hole on the internet. They're learning math skills, language, creativity, social skills, hand-eye coordination, and they genuinely enjoy it. If you guys want to check it out, we have a link in the description box below. This is one of those apps that is worth the subscription, hands down. Like I said, you just can't put a value on knowing that your kids are navigating on their tablets in a safe way, and not only that, they're actually benefiting from the content that they're consuming. Again, there's a link in the description box below for you guys.
It is Sunday morning with Willie. We're getting started early this morning. Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
I'm standing up here with Mommy.
Yeah. Why aren't you helping her, bud?
Because I'm gonna see.
Because I'm gonna see. Okay. So kind of taking it room by room. Basically the pantry's done. So we're getting the house, if you're new around here, we're getting the house prepped to go on the market probably next week. Not this week, but next week. So I am about to pressure wash the siding, and then obviously the floor needs to be done. And I'm also gonna do outside here while I'm at it.
These things are a game changer. I've talked about them before. I'll talk about them again.
There's a lot of people that are worried about the, hey, Bear, we can't play with that one, buddy. Can't let you play with that. Thanks. A lot of people that are concerned that microfiber is not good for the environment.
So you can buy something called a Cora ball that gathers up microfiber fibers. The thing is, microfiber, yes, can kind of pollute the environment, but the fibers from any cheaply made fabric does as well. So yoga pants,
And you got a lot,
t-shirts.
you got a lot of those.
Yes. Anything that you wash that has fibers is gonna, like small fibers are gonna come loose. Same with microfiber. But like I said, Cora ball can help with that. But these, I mean, you don't need Windex. You don't need a cleaning product for your windows ever again.
It is pretty amazing.
It is. And so I just take this around and clean all the windows and mirrors and everything at once, and It's a game changer, I'm telling ya.
Lasts for about 10 minutes.
Never need to buy, yeah, exactly. You never need to buy Windex again.
Got little hands over here that love clean windows.
Yeah, like seconds after I cleaned that window, Eloise came up and was like, Pam! Pam!
Like, this is way too clean.
Yeah.
Pam!
Oh, Bear did run into it the other day.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he nailed it.
We had a bird the other day that just really nailed. Like, I looked over, like I heard a loud thump, looked over, saw like feathers.
Oh,
I know.
no. If that's not an advertisement for these, I don't know what is.
You're crazy.
And then it went in the
Yeah, we should probably leave that on, Eloise. Leave it on. It's for your protection.
Alright.
It's hard to believe that it was like minus 20 just like 7 days ago.
Unbelievable.
Because it's beautiful today. Wee Wee, you coming with us? Got the horses. Going through kids' clothes, getting the closet. We'll go ahead and put that stuff into storage. And I am going to move my stuff in a minute. So into the master and then into the closet here. So this looks horrible. So what I'm gonna do is move all my clothes into the dresser in the kids' room, and we'll probably put shoes here. That way it'll look way better. So before we go to the extent of actually tearing up the old tile that has that big old scratch in it, we thought we would try. I purchased this kit from Home Depot. It's basically like a drywall repair, but it's for tile and vinyl flooring.
Neat.
What do you think?
I think it's gonna work.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good.
I know, it was fun. I got to like mix the color
Right.
to match. Which look how close that matches.
Yeah, that's really good.
And look at the colors I had to use to match.
Very impressive, honey.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then, so we'll let that dry for an hour, and then we can go with the paintbrush and do the black.
You know what we maybe should have done is the inconspicuous broken tile first. I guess we'll just replace the tile if it doesn't look good.
Yeah, exactly. This is just, it was $13 for the kit. I thought it was totally worth a shot.
It's a Hail Mary.
Hey, you missed a spot.
You're hilarious.
Thank you.
We have bags and bags and bags and bags of stuff to donate. We've just been going through all of our closets, and I don't know, have you updated today?
Not really.
So,
yeah, I've talked about how we're getting the house ready to go to the market, going by room by room.
yeah, we're, I'm just like going through everything and either getting rid of, like donating extras of things. The kids got a new coat from my mom, and so I'm donating their old coats, and going through our clothes with a fine-tooth comb and getting rid of some stuff. Also, it's like we're almost at the point where we're switching over to summer. It's borderline though, like we're still gonna have some warm or some cool days, but I took out a majority of our winter clothes so we can set that aside, and the closet looks much better just by like removing some of the items that we've had in here and then rearranging, just putting our shoes here, taking away some of the long things that were hanging onto our clothes hampers, and like I said, removing some of the other seasons just makes it look a lot more open and like a bigger closet that you're not already outgrowing. And then going around and taking down decor and removing things that have our pictures on them. So I'm still debating whether I want to like find something different to do up there and take our family pictures down or what. It seems silly that somebody couldn't, like that just having our family pictures in the house would be enough to make somebody not be able to picture themselves here, but I guess it's a real thing because like everybody suggests that. And then the kids' closet, kind of the same thing. Whatever I could put into drawers, I did. Took out a bunch of stuff to donate, took out some stuff to hold back. put all Lyndle stuff kind of over on this side and Bear stuff on this side, and then all of that stuff is our optometry equipment. So I'm thinking we will go ahead and just take that out and go ahead and put it in the shop. So that's looking better. And this in here is just, we're obviously gonna need to remove some of that, but we had some toys stored up here, and so we're just gonna go ahead and take those over to the shop. Brad's clothes are in there now. Definitely can tidy that up. But I would say we probably need to take some of these baskets and fill them up with toys and take them over to the shop. That will serve a lot of purposes. It'll get them out of here so that by the time we get over to the shop, then they'll be like new toys and they'll be fun to play with again. So that will be good. And then it'll get some of them out of here and they'll just hopefully be less overwhelmed. Eloise is walking everywhere these days. Rio, how you doing? I fixed this spot on the floor and I think it's looking pretty good. It's hard to even tell if you just quickly glance over it, but it's right here. And I think I'll paint a little pattern on that, like a knot. Hey, Rio! And then the other one, the big one, from here I think looks a lot better. I can still go over it. Once it dries, I'm gonna go over it and wipe it down again. Initially, the mixture I had was too light, so I went back over it with a little bit darker of a mixture, and I think it looks a lot better. So again, once I kind of wipe up the excess, I think that's gonna look really good. It'll be interesting to see how it fares as we walk on it these next couple weeks. And then there was one more over here. That worked really well. So that was a pretty deep crack, and it just looks a lot better now that it's filled in. I'm pretty impressed with those kits. I didn't even know those existed. Luckily, the pantry I did a while back, but again, some of this stuff we can go ahead and start taking over. Like, that's a box of wine. We can get that out of here. And yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along.
Well, from where?
I got on top of the truck too.
Nice. What about the box of wine?
Should we take it over to the shop just to get it out of here?
No, we're gonna drink it.
This is all
like
donate.
2 weeks.
Yeah. We need that entire box of wine.
Fasha has my purse on her wrist.
That's hilarious.
Just now, for kind of the first time, I got nervous about the kids and how they're gonna feel about this.
They're gonna love it.
I don't know. Bear's really sensitive to change. Like when we moved into this house, it was a little hard for him for a while. I don't know. Of the two, he's definitely like, so in the living room, here's another example. In the living room here, we had a shelf up along here and I had decorations on that, and I decided to change it up a couple months ago maybe. And we were taking the shelf down and he was like, "Why are you taking the shelf down?" "No, I don't want you to take the shelf down." Like, he was really distraught about us taking that shelf down.
Yeah, it was.
Poor guy.